first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Rams' 36-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And caught down. And the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes almost able to intercept it. That's what he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz?
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up
on 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Turnover on downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Chubb on the counter. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back to throw now on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Give. This is Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they're not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
To kick as he sends it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Rams 21, Dolphins 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll air this one out for Mills. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mahomes now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll try to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, hey, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A huge play that time for the Rams. 44 yards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Able to connect with Mims. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Complete, Jefferson the target. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Falling on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. This one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Chubb on 1st down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Try. And he will score. Touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much seal the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Flushed out right. They'll try. The ball comes loose. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Hines. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And look at this. Big game. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. 58 yards. They'll try to run with Hines. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw it here. Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. But it'll be 2nd down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
George Kittle, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The Rams have won the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this.